Hello guys. So today we'll chill a little bit. No one from Valfraya get in touch, and I don't feel like making a group. I mean, frankly speaking, at this point, I will not push for the mount if I will not find a group, and I don't want to pug. So I feel a little bit like the shame, but like I said, guys, I'm not the fan of Mythic Plus. I'm finding that it's not a fun content to do because I see now it's a reward, yeah. So let's say on this reward would be motivate me to end at any point to get the mount. Yeah, only this, nothing else. And I feel like it shouldn't be this way. Otherwise, I will even never think about doing Mythic Plus just for score, or because I'm not finding that fun at all. Like, just think about it, like even to push, yeah, how much time you have to spend. I mean, especially for people who pagging this, yeah, how much time you spending in the queue, how much time you have to over and over run the same key because mistakes are happened, especially like I said again with the pag, yeah, because you changing people. So it's like, of course, you need a skill there, yeah, you need some skill, but at some point the barrier is not even the skill, but finding the good people. And by good people, not only mean people with skill, but that like for your composition, that will work for you, and blah blah blah. Because some people are, for example, very toxic, some less. Some have different approach to the game. The best example is me and my previous guild. But I think right now why I was there that long, because as long as it was a progress, I didn't mind other things that I was like wasn't the same, how to say, like me and like the values of the guild wasn't on the same page. We were on the same page, but I didn't care that much as everything was fine. And by fine I mean the progress was there. But the moment the progress was getting, especially that we stopped doing class boss, yeah, then I realized that, it's something like, like it's a relationship basically. When you have this tension between people, and then, but let's say it's fine, but it's like growing inside you, and then you explode. I mean, I will not say this exploder, but I was like, no, that's enough, and I have to look for something else then. That's more or less. Yeah, that's why I think like it's always important to be honest with yourself and live with yourself like the way you want. But I will not say I was pretending, because like as a social with the people was fine. But yeah, it's not always black and white, like, because then we'll be way our lives will be way simpler. Make decisions and all of that. I wonder how it is, because like you see these people, like this guy, I think he's quite often online, because I see him when he's online doing keys, so I think he's more online. But like the rest of the guild, I know, like I see two, sometimes one person online, and I wonder if it's the case because it's this time of the season, or yeah, this time I will see how it will be in the next season. But it doesn't matter, because to finding a group to do Mythic Plus, I have to just find the proper group from like from where I go. But yeah, let's see how it will go. Because you see, even when you join a guild who is doing Mythic Plus, like they're pushing Mythic Plus, then you are hoping that they will have slot for you, which it will not be the case, because when you are joining by the end of the season, they already have the group, yeah. Then there's some small chance that someone left and they need to replace this person. And when you're talking about meta groups, then you let's say like me playing that night, then you have to have be so lucky the person who left was also that night, yeah. So yeah. But well, like the GM of the guild, they sent the link showing. I mean, this was like the website which compare how efficient is your guild, like how many hours you need to do, kill the bosses and all of that. And according to that, I mean, they're missing like 2 or 3 logs or something like that. But we are like the most. This guild is like the most efficient guild. By efficient, I mean like raiding only 2 nights and how quickly they clear content, yeah? That's good. But yeah, when I saw already a motor pulse, I was like, that's impressive. Like, these people don't, hit around the bush. Like, they just straight to the point. But like I said, I mean, from my perspective, as I'm saying, not only as a player, as a person, but also from the DPS perspective, this raid wasn't very special. Like this season, I mean. Yeah, for ruler you for sure need some pulls because people have to get used for the status going on there because it's just the longest fight, yeah. And because Crown is not that long, and Crown, well, Crown, it's not that complicated, I would say. What is the hardest part there? I mean, the part is not the hardest part, but for me, and the most annoying part, is because I'm that I have my horse, but still, the most annoying part is just changing platforms. Really. Or maybe like shooting obelisks that you have to be correct, because I know sometimes it happened like for me twice, I think, twice or maybe 3 times overall on the pulse, that I was hitting. Yeah, I saw that the arrow is hitting because it was glowing, so I will hit the mob, and then the last moment it didn't, and I didn't move. I forgot to say I didn't move. Maybe I moved my mouse, but it shouldn't affect that, yeah, because when you move your mouse, you still in the same spot, yeah, you're still standing in the same spot. It's not like you move, yeah. So I really don't know, so maybe this, but overall no. Paladins, from the perspective of the mechanic, and again, DPS, you just have to avoid shit basically, yeah? Especially when it's the hammer time. There's a lot of things to avoid there. Yeah, but this is basically, yeah? Form the diamonds, or like the soak around. They're doing that in the diamond here, but yeah. And just tanking basically. That tanks has a job to do, yeah, to position correctly. Then dragons. Okay, dragons is a little bit annoying, but it's like the just also do the things like when you have fear, go to the spot with your fear, yeah, not standard like the last moron to fear the raid, yeah. Yeah. I mean, first 3 bosses. Chimerus. Okay, Chimerus, the second phase with to grip the all adds and interrupt them in the time, yeah, because this cast on Mythic is quite fast. So before it was possible to one phase this shit. But it doesn't also the hard. I'm just talking like the hardest point of the fight. So just the fear thing there. What else we have? A Belleran, not really. So I prefer much of Quadrants other Void Spire, frankly speaking. What else? Yeah, Rotmire is a joke, but yeah, apparently it should be this way. Because Blizzard was just testing. That's at least what people said in the comment section, that oh, you cannot think like that because it should be lazy. Fine, Blizzard was the idea that they're just testing, fine for me, but that was like I know, because it didn't feel like the mythic boss at all. I mean, I know it looks like I'm very lucky because I packed this boss with the pack. I'm packing the pack, yeah. Butter is very buttery. I packed this with the it was one shot. I just joined the group and we kill it just like that. Of course, I watched the video before. Whole 3 minutes explaining the ad cannot die to each other. Like you have 2 different ads, and okay, 3, but the one is not moving because it's caster. But yeah, they cannot die to each other because basically it's a wipe, yeah. So I know, like for example, the most fight overall that I remember, whole fights I remember, like whole I mean, I always remember the Lich King fight. That's what's a lot of going on there. And I know this fight, beside like from tactical point of view, I mean, being there, you felt like you are fucked up. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's a end boss, and you basically are fucked up. Like this feeling that you're fighting really boss. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it was just good fight. And also like from the progression point of view. It was hard fight too, like the Lich King. Also, I think it's maybe unfair to compare. I mean, not compare because it's as our fault as a gamers. Because I also don't want to defend Blizzard because it's not my point here. But look, Blizzard is just a company. Yeah, they try to make money. Okay, so of course they have to make a game the way that most people want because they will not play. Yeah, they will stop buying the game or buy subscription in this case. Yeah. I mean, what is also this problem? I think a lot of people who are not very happy about the current state, they still play. They still play or are still buy subscription because they buy like the 6 month subscriptions stuff and don't play most of the time. But another thing is that basically Blizzard is changing the game because player base is also changing. To be honest about it, I'm not so sure. Because when I joined another guild right now in this guild, people are also old. I mean, it means I am on my age, yeah, more or less, yeah. Basically, okay. What I mean by old, I mean by old, I'm saying that it's just a new thing, because the internet started, most people were young, they were teenagers, and so now these people are like 30, yeah, including me. But the reason of that is because we didn't have internet before, so like my parents' generation couldn't play when they were my age here because it wasn't about internet, but even like the PC game was like the unusual. I mean, because no, my parents' age wasn't like real PC you could play. It was Amiga, yeah, but yeah. So anyway, so it's like the new thing here that we have like not like the young people playing, not so much at least. Like teenagers and like 20ish people. It's not many of them in the 20s. But the problem I think is here. Like I cannot blame Blizzard because they're trying to, like I said, make money. Yeah, still. But they're making products that still people are buying and playing. Probably less. You see, like I don't know how many years ago, but the Blizzard stopped showing the data how many people is playing. Yeah, because before they were showing that it was everyone could see. Yeah. It was the reports how many people is playing currently. Now you cannot see that anymore. But anyway, regardless. So apparently, the game right now, people want the game this way, more or less. Like people see, like for example, I have nostalgia. Like I remember first time leveling up. I said, guys, that leveling was taking so much time before I even get to the end content, which I didn't know what is the end content because it was my first game like that, MMO. So I didn't even know what that means. Yeah, what is the end game content? What I will do there? I was just enjoying leveling process and finding new items, getting new skills every level. Basically just enjoy game. What that was supposed to be about. Yeah. Yeah, and I remember it's very, very long. I don't want to lie to you after how many weeks I adding the max level back in the days. Because yeah, it was about, you said correctly, not days, weeks. So yeah, it was taking time. Game was like way slower. But you see, that's the thing. Our times we are living right now are very fast. So I know, let's for example say that Blizzard is removing Raid Finder, Dungeon Finder. Which means when I do dungeon, yeah, now, okay, Mythic Plus, you still need to have a group finder, yeah, because, yeah, but back in the days we didn't have Mythic Plus. We just had, for example, in Wrath of the Lich King, you were doing a round of every dungeon to get the Valors, and for these Valors you could buy items, which were quite good. Like you prepare yourself this way for the raiding. So, I remember, you don't have this, it doesn't exist. To find the people, you have to write on the general chat, hey, I'm looking for the group, or the best way and the fastest way was just have a guilds who play together. Yeah, so you're doing it was so good, like for social reasons, because you were getting, yeah, I mean, like that when I was playing back then, I knew these people very, very well, which I cannot say about the current state because besides raiding, you don't always play so much with the people from the guild. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing Mythic Plus, then yes, but then you're also doing Mythic Plus with the same group of people. And I remember doing dungeons back in the days, it wasn't always the 5 people, they were like rotating, but it was like natural rotation, because for example today I can't, so someone else is going with me, but it doesn't mean that this person taking my place, because then I was going this day but later or earlier with the people from the guild, but different one, you know what I mean. So let's say it was a natural rotation. But also, like let's say we're teenagers, yeah. So it's usually mean that you're playing way more than when you're adult, which is not the case for everyone. But yeah, we have family and all that. But yeah, you're playing more time, so it's another thing. So you didn't mind like spending weeks for leveling, and stuff. But now, when I think about it, it's even better. I have time, but when I think I have to level so slowly, I was like, do I really want that? Or when I think about doing that, it will be removed, yeah. And then, for example, when it's like season is starting, then you're just doing Mythic 0, yeah. So you can just find here. Do you really want to have this option to have remove and then manually chatting on the writing on the chat to find people and all of that? I don't think so. You see, so for the certain things we get used to so much, then it doesn't make sense to remove them. But the game was, because these things, the small things here and there, game is changed. But I don't remember which employee. It was an interview with him. He said what is the biggest problem with World of Warcraft is the social thing that. With the time, they remove a lot of social things that make people and the game great by itself. Because game by itself, it's okay, but what is the meat of the game, like real thing in the game, is the people. People make this game. Society, yeah, and basically, yeah, like I said, yeah, people are very toxic. People back in the days were more keen to explain you stuff, and now gap is even bigger, yeah? Because when you have some new player who just joined and start playing World of Warcraft and trying to play World of Warcraft and doing like the dungeon, oh my god, people are so mean. Sometimes even I'm mean because I just forgetting that this person didn't play World of Warcraft of X years like I did, yeah, and they don't know everything. They don't even understand yet the class totally fully, yeah, what every skill is doing and stuff. So yeah, that's another problem. But yeah, like the social part of the game is hurting. But yeah, so these changes are not good. But I don't remember if he addressed it like can be reversed or changed. But I know like the way he was talking about it, if I remember correctly, it was like it's not good for Blizzard to change it. This is kind of odd. Yeah, but social part was amazing in the game back in the days. That's true also. But I think also people change. Now internet is way more toxic than it was when internet just started to be a thing. Now people think they are, like anonymous, so they can say whatever they want. But you see, even though they're anonymous, okay, of course, even then, why the heck you will just offend other people like all the time? I can see, for example, on TikTok, yeah? I mean, people, on my TikTok at least, that's rare when someone is mean. Yeah. Of course, you have different ideas and all of that, but also, it's about the way how you're saying, yeah? Because, of course, you will never agree with everyone, yeah? On certain topic, but it's about how you communicate it to have different point of view, because you can be very aggressive about it, yeah? But yeah, I mean, like in the comments, it's quite okay. I cannot complain about it. But also, like I have that many views and that many comments there, so like in the scale of that, it's way smaller, yeah. But even then, I would say it's good. It's good. Overall, it's good. I probably count, and in one hand on my hand, like some bad comments, if I really like want to. So it's not bad. But yeah, I really think like basically what I'm trying to say that internet was way better place like years ago than it is right now. But also don't help it because it still also play games. So next time maybe you'll get a person like that in your group. Oh, someone's here. That's new. Give me this mount, come on. And you have this one. But maybe this guy is coming from this side, so it would be dead. No, this was coming from a totally different side. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. But yeah, so I really remember when I was first time playing the game. and I was playing Blood Elf. So Silver Moon was the old one, yeah. It was Ghostland here. This one wasn't here, it was Zulman right here. And then from here, where I was questing? Yeah, I remember also questing in Arati Highlands. Yeah, and also doing quests here, yes. What is it called? The high hinterlands. Yeah, I remember, and I was going here. Guys, it was, I know, like, over 10 years ago, it was this part of the year. It was also July. It was July because my mom has a name day in Poland to celebrate also the name day. And it was a party, and I remember at the morning I was still playing, then I was preparing for the party, you know, like the tables and all of that outside in the garden. And I was remember here in this zone, and then I was quickly going there to unlock the fly path, yeah, because you can fly, yeah, the low level. Oh my god! But yeah, it was also July. Wow. Yeah, and you know, I was so enjoying that. It was so slow, but yeah, and you know, it's kind of weird because you said, you know, when you're younger you have to work, but I was quite already thinking because it was when I was going to study my first year, my first semester, so I had like longer vacation, 3 months, but I was in my mind, you know, like, yeah, worry basically about it. But that's the thing, like when we worried back then, it's different kind of worry when you are adult and then everything. I wonder what is the case of that, like maybe just all of that combined. Oh, it just found him this time. At this moment, where they are. But so many good memories. Even leveling was super fun, like super duper fun. Yeah, but it's also the magic of that it was first time, yeah. I think I didn't finish the quest in every zone, even that I was like leveling. Eventually, I was trying to do different zones at some point, because I will not lie, my all first characters are Blood Elf, all of them, which means I was always leveling like that. Silver Moon, yeah, I'm this Isle of Caldona, Silver Moon, Ghostland, then from Ghostland, I was still doing probably Silver Forest because, like I said, leveling was slow. Then Hidden Faculties. Once I don't know which one I was doing. This one was first or this one was first. But yeah, like here, I went to Kalimdor. I was usually doing it in the Eastern Kingdoms. I think some character in the way later I was doing here, like the early zones, because I remember even I was going to Ngoro Crater, yeah, Ferlas, yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, then was Outland, so Heather Peninsula, Sangramash, Nagrand, Blade, Edge Mountains, and Netherstorm. I think I was skipping Turkar Forest and Shadow Moon Valley in most cases. Yeah, and then was Ragnarok Lich King. And I was always going to Holy Cross. I think I did level 1 for Born Tundra, because Born Tundra is like, I know why in my mind, because it is Alliance one, like, because you also have Alliance here, right? Here also should be Alliance, right? Yeah, they also have Alliance for ship here. But I know why in my mind was called it is Horde, this is Alliance, yeah? So I was doing Holding Yard, Grizzly Hills, basically all zones here. No more, like Holding Yard, Grizzly Hills, Dragonblight, Zuldrak, yeah, it's correct, yeah, I think it's correct order. Then Storm Peaks. And in Storm Peaks, I think I was dinging the max level, but I remember also doing quests in Ice Crown. And like Sholas Basin, Born Tundra, not really. Like I said, at one point I went to Born Tundra and Sholas Basin, but I know, like for all these zones, okay, Christmas Fog is bad zone, and Wintergrass is basically a Begia zone. But like Born Tundra, I would say it's the worst. Sholas Basin is quite okay. She's a green proto drag there, yeah, you can farm reputation. But number one, I know it should be Holding Fjord or Grizzly Hills. I really like these two zones. Yeah, Zuldarak is a little bit Zulaman, has like the trolls thing. Just also for maybe I'm not treated as like zone because you quite don't level there. You didn't level there, and it's just Valorant there. Dragonblight was okay. Storm Peaks was also okay-ish. Yeah, Ice Cross was interesting, but it's like the end zone, and I remember I didn't finish like all quests at some point. Maybe I need to. Wait, I have to reply for the comment. Okay. One more left there. Can wait for the spawn. Yeah, so I think like some people enjoy like WoW Classic, but I think because we are humans, we are creatures of habits, you know, and comfort. We are getting very quickly used to the good things, basically. So when I have to play Classic and don't have things that I get used to having here, it will be hard, I guess. And also, you know, the magic of playing first time was nice because everything was new, like the zones, the quest, learning the class. Oh, that was fast. It's very cool. So playing that again, but without, like downgrading from the... Also, another thing. I didn't know what will happen. You see? Like right now, I don't know what will happen in the next patch, yeah? And back in the days, I didn't know what will happen. And now playing back in the days, I will know exactly what happened. I know the story. At least it will be alternated story, yeah, because we have time walking. So maybe it will be like alternated story. You know, Lich King will not die. You know what I mean? Like in the sense that Arthas, because Lich King is still there, yeah. But like Arthas, no, it's not because they destroyed the helm, yeah. But like Arthas will not die. Something could I don't know. Like we are in the raid, but we are not defeating him or defeating him. But he is, I know, getting this power that he become. I know what I mean, but something different. I don't even know. I have an idea for that. But let's say just alternative story, okay? So maybe then it'd be interesting, you know. But still, like it'd be the same zones, the same quest. I already know. It doesn't mean like, for example, because I don't have this achievement for doing all quests. So I didn't. I remember like when I was leveling here, so I was leveling like Ashen Wall, Wildwood, yeah, Winter Grasp. So I I think eventually I did, but it was on a different account also, so I didn't have achievement. But for sure I didn't do like all achievements. It's very easy to do all achievements starting from Draenor. I mean by Draenor, War of Draenor, because you have this like campaign that is nicely guiding you. Because before when you were leveling, yeah, guys, it wasn't that straightforward. Like you could go from here and you could have few zones to choose, or you can skip one. So, and in like, for example, starting from Order of Draenor, the campaign is leading you nicely. Then you can do the side quests to done all quests in the zone, yeah. And before it was more I don't know how to say that, but it wasn't that straightforward basically how it is right now about questing. But yeah, good times. They will never come back, sadly. So I wonder if there's someone. No, but it's not the same. If someone is leveling right now first time, because you have this stupid time walking in the Rakogrimar and Silvermoon. Jesus Christ, not Silvermoon. Stormwind. Yeah, the Chrome is there and is asking you which one you wanna start from, like which expansion. Yeah, here. Which I don't know. It's just not the same. Yeah, it's not the same. I will never sell this stuff. But earning some gold from the flasks.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles, like you.
Let's make some more. There are good times. But you have to be... let's call it so no, thank you. What did I learn? I bought all recipes, but some recipes are from like Delves, and I didn't get them. And I'm not going to Delves just to get them. Okay, so no skill. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what. Okay. So we should end up with 60, but we will get more. I have 63 already. Okie doke.
My goods are one of a kind.
Geez, yesterday I got 50,000 from flasks. How many flasks I was selling yesterday? A lot. I'll run of Lotus if I sell so many every day.
Treat my wares with
Okay, now Zulam. Damn, I don't want to fish, but I really want to dismount. Well, because I was already fishing so much. Maybe I should start with the anomalies. Maybe they will give me faster. Flying wrong because I need to go to Zulaman. It's not up. No. Don't you worry, child. So, but some hope that not all of them are dead. Okay, yes, it's up. But like I said, I would first like to get the mount from Voidspire rather than from Zulaman. I mean, it doesn't matter really, it's just my preference. But I'm odd. Yeah, so tomorrow we are going to kill Lura. Need to watch some point of view to refresh. all fight. I already standing on the left in the intermission and then on the right. Yeah, but on the right, I opened it on the second screen, by the way. I have to remember colors on the marks because left-right is changing when during the fight. But yeah, I just memorize the colors. Watch point of view. Probably Obli when he kills as that Night Frost. I will also check if it's the point of view from Unholy Unholy Death Knight. But it shouldn't be the difference because cooldowns on Unholy and Frost are the same. Like this is 45, so it's exactly our good transformation. And Breath of Sintragosa is 1.5, which is our army. Yeah, just 1.5, which is our army. I was like, what are the charges here? But I didn't realize I'm on mode already. So yeah, but basically the cooldowns are the same. But I know that on his kill, he a little bit messed up the cooldowns. Plus also, I guess the guilds have different time of killing the Lura. Which I have to check. Because, I don't know, despite that I don't wanna wipe them. That's the main priority for me for tomorrow. I don't want to wipe them, and I don't want to die too. That is the second one, and the first and the least, I want to do some decent DPS also. But yeah, the first is to not wipe them, then don't die, and then doing all of that, some proper damage here. Holy shit, I remember farming this shit for the mount here. Oh. But I'm glad I did it quite early. My friend was even faster because he done like the first week or two, because it was before they removed this chest from the achievement, meta achievement, that you have to open all treasures in the zone, yeah? Because this chest you need to open for this mount and you need to farm this shit. There's us on the list, yeah? Oh shit, no, I first heal. Oh no, it's interrupting our recuperate. What? I know it would not be better, frankly speaking. Might be no, because then I'm having shield and someone can heal me. I mean, to open world, I think it will be better, but I forget to change it to the rate, annoying myself. I don't like this boss. There's this shit underground. You can barely see here. Bye bye. No! Someone just kill it. We'll wait. This shouldn't spawn. I mean, okay, I'll go to the next one. We'll have to go back anyway to kill others. Pam 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 para pa pa para pa pa pa. This one is also the shit. Someone is just ahead of me. Murloc, 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 Murloc. Is also dead? See, like the speed of the game, yeah? Even like how fast we are flying right now, yeah, compared to how it used to be. Which is good or bad, depends. Also, you know, like I don't remember who told me that, but when he was doing the quests here, the new one, the campaign chapter with Zul'Jan, he was doing this on the ground mount, yeah. Because guys, did you notice that before, when it was the new expansion, yeah, at the beginning you couldn't fly. Yeah, you have to go on the ground. It was like a little bit frustrating for most people, I guess. But then you could see the beauty or not beauty of the zone. Basically, discover the zone for yourself and by yourself. And now, from the starting point, you have flying from the beginning, and not only normal flying. Because when you fly normally on a normal speed mount, then I think you still can see what's going on. But when you are like on the dragons flying, then you see shit. Let's be honest, you cannot see what's going on. Like even right now when I'm farming the herbs, for example, when I'm a dragon flying, I see on the map, not on the map, like on the mini map, not like that. Oh, I see. No, first I'm indicating it on the mini map there, yeah. I know I can disable that. I know, yeah, and I can. So let's say Blizzard give us a choice, but you see, there's this like pressure that when expansion started, who first will ding 90? Oh, who have advantage? Oh, you have 3 days early access because you pay more. Yeah. Oh, and you have advantage. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. So yeah, that's why then you don't wanna skip because you don't wanna be back. Yeah. You don't wanna like lose. You're afraid of this like FOMO. Yeah. Yeah, the FOMO is a real thing. I wouldn't think like it's a real thing, like really, or at least not for me. But I also have to admit that I feel it quite often when I play World of Warcraft, especially in World of Warcraft. But yeah, like discovering zone in the old fashion, I think it was good. You know that when expansion hit, we couldn't fly till you get max level and have do some shit. I mean, I know that for example later it was like that not when you hit max level then you can fly immediately or a campaign. I think it was gated with the like meta achievement. Yeah, it was part of meta achievement. Then you could fly eventually. And I think it was good overall because we didn't have this pressure to faster leveling because everyone was on the ground mount. Like I remember in Legion, I think Legion or World of Draenor. It was the first expansion. I was waiting till midnight to play, you know, and playing all night. I don't know if it was World of Draenor or Legion. Maybe Legion. I think it was Legion, yeah. Yeah, Legion. Because what was after Legion? After Legion was BFA. BFA skip. Partial beginning of the BFA. Yeah, so it was Legion. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just have flashbacks in my head from Legion playing on the night. This one is also dead. Ay. I think the best time to kill this shit, the rares, is during the day, because during the day they are very often, most of the time, alive.
I have many wares. Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Oh, someone again commented. Okay. Replied. I had conversation in one guy after the video I posted comparing unholy damage before nerf and after nerf on PTR, but he's talking about like frost, that he's trying to swap to frost, but he doesn't feel rotation. Should I understand, because I had the same problem when I started testing frost like a few weeks ago. I was like messing my rotation, have to look at my bars, and also so yeah, I feel him and just told him to practice as much as he can in any possible situation. But remind me another comment I got today, I think, or yesterday, because I asked, I posted the video and asked about my damage in again Academy, the first big pool. And I was doing 1.5 million, and I asked if it's good or not, because I saw before I posted this video, I checked that other Death Knights are even doing over 2 millions, like 2,100,000. And I asked people, hey, Death Knights or overall, have an idea so what I can do better, yeah? So some people said that it's possible that it's my D&D, putting D&D in not correct place, but it's hard because on this pool, tank has to move kite the ads and all that, and if you don't know in which direction tank is going, and you're doing like with pack or whatever, if the tank doesn't have the same pattern to going every time, so it's easy to mess up. But overall, it's you have to very predict where the mobs will be in the next few seconds, because you see, back in the days when Death Knight was forced to use D&D, which I feel Death Knight was happy at the beginning of the season that we didn't have to use it in an EOE. Then they added this thingy or this talent, basically they changed. Sorry, I mean unholy. There is this talent, yeah, that when mobs are the D&D is doing damage, then it's reducing time of putrefy, and putrefy is reducing damage of D&D. So people were like, oh my god, we again have to use D&D. But I feel honestly that now D&D is worse than it was before. Because before, when you have talents that have clawing shadows, yeah, which means that your soul strike was clawing shadow, which was range attack. Now we have this by default. Means that back in the days, you had to stand in your D&D to cliff everything around. Yes. So basically, if you put D&D and the group of mobs, and you are cleaving there, standing also, and your tank move with ads, you could still stay there or on the edge or whatever, because your shadow death was range, and you were cleaving still everything. So even if tank move, your damage didn't suffer that much, or even if at all. I mean, just a little bit, yeah. But now, well. Now when tank moves, then your D&D not reducing cooldown of your Purify, so you're losing damage, especially the Purify doing a lot of damage. So yeah, so I think it's worse than it was. But go to the thing. So yeah, people say that, and then today or yesterday I got that, because this video is already like 2 days or something. So someone said in the comment that, oh, you know what? I think your tracking is totally fucked up, because you have like important things on the left and on the right, so it's not on the same time. So you have to look here and there. And I was like, okay, and I replied to this guy like, kind of elaborate answer. I thanked him for the input. But the thing is, guys, I mean, I have that here, yeah, like my cooldowns and what's going on. For example, yeah, now I see my skills, but boom, yeah, and now I see Pillar Frost, how long he uses Pillar Frost. But guys, do you think I'm looking at that? No. Doesn't mean that I do less damage than other ticket. That's nice? No. I mean, in right, for example, because you see, the thing is, this thing, for example, this, yeah, what's going on here? Yes, it's very good. It's very good, especially when you're starting with the class. Because, guys, it's like with the car, yeah? Like, when you start driving and you have manual gear, then, yeah, I mean, I don't know if anyone's doing like that, but some people, because you have, when you have speedometer, another one you have, like, showing you the, oh my god, that's the English words now here. But you have two. One is speedometer, another is on nanometer. Yeah, I think so. It's in English, yeah. So some people look at that and then they change gear. But when you drive long enough, you know exactly, you feel the moment when you have to change the gear, yeah? Or you just know that. So for me, because I'm playing that night so long, I don't look at that. Because, especially as Unholy, and first, maybe sometimes I look how, I mean, this is not important, basically. More important for me is Breath of Syndragos. I have still also, it's not important. It was important back in the days when Breath of Syndragos was with ring power. So I was just checking how much ring power I have, and Breath of Syndragos is still running. But my point is that, as Unholy, for example, when you play so long, you feel, I don't know if I say you feel, it's your sense, or you just know, like in your subconscious mind, when you press your cooldowns, okay, you know when it's ending or it's close to the finish. And you know why? Because you're playing so much the class that you, I don't want to say like feeling, but you just know. Oh, that, for example, I cast more or less the like that coil, and then I know, okay, so that means, I mean, I'm not counting that, but you just know more or less how much it was. And then you know, you have the feeling that, okay, so it's almost over, yeah? Like the drag transformation or army is almost over, yes? It's not that coil anymore. And it's the thing you're feeling, so you don't need tracking. I mean, at the start when you're just starting playing the game, yeah, but eventually it's becoming very manual. Because I just realized what this guy said, yeah, that he's messing up and he has to look at the buttons. It's the same for me as a Frost, yeah? So if I know, let's say tomorrow I wanna be so cool and I wanna go as a Frost that night on the lure, I will not do that. No, because this is a fight, I will be new, yeah, I only saw the first phase, so I cannot fuck up. I have to be 100% focused on the fight, and my damage will be done manually, yeah, by my memory muscle. I will not focus overall what's going on my skills and all of that. Yesterday, I mean 2 days ago when I was doing Void Spyro, do you think I was tracking my cooldowns? No. And I, on average, I done 95-7 procs, so it's very high. It's very high. So yeah. So my point is that it's not very. I mean, it's useful when you're just starting with the spec, but at some point, I mean, it's nice to have because maybe you wanna check something like, oh, okay, to be just sure. But overall, when you play long enough, you just know, yeah. It's like it's saying, when you know, yeah? I mean, it's basically like that. But when you're starting playing the spec, oh my god, yes. Especially, you know, when I'm doing like time walking, yeah? It's not the hard aim content, it's easy, yeah? But then, oh my god, playing like, changing class, so after 5 dungeons to another one, I will not be able to track everything by myself if I not have the tracker he's showing me that. That doesn't make sense at all, yeah? But yeah, and the ending content, like the mythic class and all of that, well, when you are still kinda new and you feel a little lost, then yes, it's very useful to have. But frankly speaking, if even, I know that's why, for example, when you see like pro players, they have like the boss, and around left and right, they have like the boss cooldowns, your cooldowns, and all of that. And the reason why it's on the mid, because then they don't have to look like down on the monitor, up to the monitor, because then when you have to look like here, yeah, on your skill bars, and then boss is doing some shit, you'll not see that and you'll die, yeah? So yeah, but that's my point. When you don't not your rotation, you don't have to look what's going on with your bars. You can just totally focus on the fight, on the tactics, and yeah, basically to avoid tactics. Yeah, that's why I think during raid some people are dying, and also at the same time don't doing like the good DPS because they don't feel the class yet to this level that, you know, they because I don't have to focus at least as Unholy. As Frost, I must say I'm struggled, because struggle is the strong word, but still have some issues here and there with the rotation as a Frost. Like I can skip something and press the wrong button. On Unholy is rather not the case. I mean, okay, as Unholy, the most common problem I have is when I click too quickly my macro with the army, and then only that transformation is popped and my army is not popping. Yeah, which is the bug. It should be fixed, yeah. But it's only when you have still like a cooldown going on, like have this global cooldown going, and then you press, because Dark Transformation you can press at any point. Yeah, it doesn't share the global cooldown with other skills, but Army do. So the thing is, when, for example, you say you send the Score Strike, Festering Skite, yeah, the one that Festering Strike is changing to. Festering Strike, Festering City, and then you're sending it your army. So when you press army too soon, when still is the cooldown, global cooldown on every skill, then your Dark Transformation will pop, your Trinket will pop because it's on my macro, but army will not pop. And then what I do, I cannot press again army because for some magical reason it doesn't work. Then I have to manually click here army because army is here in this place. So that's the thing, yeah. That's what happens sometimes when I'm clicking too fast, because I have to pay attention only on the first click. That oh, you see, like this, right now, yeah. When I click army, when it's global cooldown still here, it will not work, yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's what only happened, but it's not really my fault. I mean, my fault because I should be aware that the global cooldown is still not over yet. But the thing is that macro should work out, but for some reason Blizzard, I don't know. It's just weird. Anyway. It shouldn't be this way. It should work out Like, because Grand Transformation is first, then Army, yeah? And for some magical reason, when you click the macro second time, yeah, direct transformation to descent, so it should, and trinket is on use, so it should be already send the army, but this doesn't work like that. I know it should be like if, like free if there. It's kind of pity that you cannot write macros as like the if, you know, or else like in the coding. I mean, coding is like logic from math. That would be very useful, I would say. Okay, we kill all of them. So what now? We are fishing or we are playing other game or what we are doing? This is the question. I mean, I don't mind fishing for a while, but for a while, not like long while, just for a while. So we can go there. But yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, when you get used to it, you really don't need that. I mean, it's nice to have, because it's not, like, I know it's not distracting me to have that. Yeah, especially as a frost, like I would like sometimes, but it's not changing much, frankly speaking, if I see I have steel or not. But I know maybe it's not even about cooldowns, that people are tracking if they have enough runic power to cast more of a, not epidemic, but graveyard, for example. I have no clue why they need that. Because I don't know, like, you see your runes here, you see your runic power, yeah? So I know that some people have it on the middle, it's even easier to track. But I don't know, like, rotation is so straightforward, you know more or less how many times you already first turning strike, how many stacks you have, how many runic power you have, and how many buttons you have to press it down, dump it, yeah, like use resources. And the thing is that I will not tell you from head that, okay, for example, when you have full runic power, you have to press that coil that many times. Like, no, I don't know the number, I just know when to stop. And also, it depends, because when you have proc, yeah, like for example, Necrotic as a graveyard that is doing a little bit more damage, but also costs less runic power, then you can cast a little bit more, yeah, when you have procs, then you don't have procs. But you also feel that when you play long enough, you feel that you don't have to seriously look there. Okay, so I can press one more time or not. You feel it. You eventually get there. Yeah, but it's a practice. Like for example, guys, I didn't play Hold the Word Within, and then I came back for the end, and then I changed this thing that to cliff. You don't have to stand in your D&D. Guys, for the first few weeks in the end of the Word Within, and I think it's also at the beginning of the middle, I was still pressing D&D. When I saw a group of the mobs, I was automatically pressing D&D, because it was my habit, my memory muscle 4 years ago. So that's how strong it is, like our memory muscle. You don't really have to think what you're doing. But the thing is, that's the important thing, I think people forget. And it's very important. To learn your rotation, and especially as an opener, but rotation is also important, opener, in the correct way. And you see, for example, when I was replying to this guy, that I'm also practicing it on the elites as a frost, my opener, because then when I do empowered weapon, obliterate, then I'm pressing my macro 2 Breath of Zaragoza and Reaper Marks and Pillar of Frost, and then 1 obliterate and then Frost and Fury. When you remember this sequence, yeah, at the beginning you have to memorize the sequence that you have to press, or even if you don't, I just open the second monitor. I don't know, guys. When I was playing 8 days ago, to memorize all that, I was writing the sticker notes on my card, like on the paper, yeah, and I was like just scored strike, so it was S. It was black strike, and it was the third one, because I'm talking about that night when he had still 2 of each runes, yeah, blood, frost, and unholy. Each that might have, not like right now. Then frost have frost. Unholy has unholy, you can see by the color. So anyway, I don't even name right now, just rune. But yeah, back in the days we have like, and every skill, like Black Strike was also unholy, yeah? Scored Strike was frost, so we have 3. Yeah, 3. So I remember that I was making like the sticky notes, and there was SS twice, for example. Then after that, followed by this. And then I was sticking that on the monitor. So when I was playing, I was looking, okay, so I'm pressing this. Yes, and at the beginning I had to look on my rotation. But after some time, I didn't have to anymore. I even, to this extent, I didn't have to think what I'm pressing there. You see, it's like you're driving the car and you don't think that you pressing like acceleration, that you brake. your brain is doing that for you basically, yeah, because you drive so much, for example. So it's the same here, yeah. When you play long enough, your brain is doing this action for you, and then you can focus on the tactic because tactic is new for you. So then you need to focus there because it's new for you, yeah. But your class, how you play your class, your rotation, it's not new for you. So your brain is doing that. You see, like the process I have here in the when I press Ctrl Alt delay, it's so many processes going there in the background. I know about them, and my PC doing for me, yeah. So I can focus on the game. It's the same with our brain, yeah. It's the same logic here, totally same logic. But yeah, it's in the time and practice, yeah. The beginnings are just hard. I mean, harder because you pay more attention what's going on. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. When you start replying to people comments and giving them answers, like some, by replying, I also don't mean like, oh, cool, nice, thank you. No, but like they have some questions and all that, then they start following you. It's like very often. So I like really when I post some videos, reply as soon as I can to everyone basically. I usually reply to everyone, or at least when someone's like mean, but just a few times I don't reply, just leave it how it is. But very often then other people kind of defend me, or maybe not like defend me, that's offense, or just explain the situation, yeah? Like this person is wrong, for example, I don't have to do nothing. I have to do nothing basically. So yeah, that's a good thing. So I have 2 new followers, nice. Oh, we are over 400, nice. Now just get to 1000. I can start streaming on TikTok. But yeah. Oh, we can go take a pick up the hub. It should be one here on the back if I remember correctly. Or someone pick it up because it is here. Fucking druids. Yeah, druids is the master class to pick up things. Not only because you can save 40 points, yeah, in the tree that allows you to pick up the herbs on the mount. Yeah, but also, yeah, while mounted. But also the speed that you can do this, yeah. Pum pum pum. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you could spend like 10 minutes together to watch point of view of killing Klura, because I think I don't know. I'm not gonna watch the guide on this, because on the Obli kill, he's also explaining in the same time, but he's explaining only Death Knight perspective, DPS, but also like specific Death Knight perspective from the fight. So I think I will just watch that and probably look for Death Knight point of view, but unholy. Because I also want to see if they like saving cooldowns for certain things or not. As I know that Obdi didn't do like perfect, because he said that he could do better there. Because like for example in this intermission, yeah, let's say you have cooldowns, but then you are not sure because your first time there. So should I press my cooldowns or not? Because you don't exactly know how much time do you have. Like how big is the window of damage one, and then it will be the second phase, yeah? I just example. Because I didn't spend pulse on progression, so I don't know about timings. Yeah, like on the crown, for example. Yeah, like on the crown when she's intermission, when the second and third phase, and then if you'll saw my point of view, you'll see that it looks like I'm randomly pressing that transformation because boss is in the air, and I'm pressing my transformation anyway. And I'm doing that to align my next transformation with the army, but not delay my army. And anyway, okay, so I'm losing a little bit DPS here, but when she's landing down, I immediately Soul Reaper her. Yeah, I can because my ghoul is still Dark Transform, so I can still Soul Reaper. So it can sound like waste or weird thing to do, but at the beginning I wasn't doing that. I didn't align that, and then I was losing. I was doing basically less DPS. So like small things like that, but they matter in the long term. But yeah, then you need progression on the boss, so you know your timings, yeah? I mean, okay, if I would like super duper pro, I could also check the check the, like, what is this website called, the one like logs that allows you to compare your logs to other people, yeah, and you're choosing the class. But the thing is that in these logs, which I don't like, that's why I don't like to going there, because overall it's nice to go there because it will give you some overall idea about cooldowns and where to use, if you should. It's more about if you should hold cooldown or not, because let's say you should squeeze some ads or not on the fight and blah blah blah, stuff like that. Yeah, for example, the first boss in Void Spire, but now it doesn't make sense because ads are dying too quickly that I'm going full single target their talents. So anyway, yeah, and I could go there, but you see, I wouldn't like it because when you compare, you cannot never compare 1-to-1, because these people, I mean the other people, if they killed, they can have different strat, for example, on the boss, do things a little bit different. That's one thing. Second is that other people are delegated to different things. Third thing, also the how long is the fight for them, yeah, because some guilds are squeezing fight very quickly, even cheesing them. Oh, so I will just give you an example. It's a stupid one, but you have an idea. Chimeras. Let's say that's, or even Valorant maybe not, but Chimeras is good. That we will see the guild who is cheesing him, and then say, okay, they don't wait but DPS that night, use this cooldown here, so I should do it too. But in your case, it will not work out, and you'll do the same cooldowns as the Death Knight because you are doing the Chimeras in the normal way, which is the second 2 phases with intermission between, yeah. I mean, but if you cheese Chimeras, you're just pressing cooldowns whenever you can at the pool and then second time. But I know, maybe you will see that that knight who is going down is not pressing his cooldown on the pool, but he's waiting with them to go down and then to kill ads with that. But to be honest with you, if you press your cooldowns, I'm just giving an example because I don't even know if it's real, frankly speaking, because when you use cooldowns at the pool and you are that knight who is going inside, I mean down to kill ads, you still have your army and you still have the necrotic coil. So what you can do there, just save your runic power, so then you can squeeze ads very quickly. Because if you don't have runic power and you have to build your runic power if you're going down, then other classes will cleave these mobs instead of you, and you will not get damage. Yeah, like you'll not cheese, so you will have less damage, for example. Yeah, but overall, my point is that you have to, yeah, like they can have different way of killing the boss. The fight is faster for them or longer, because guys, usually faster fight is better for logs because this means you're pumping more damage, but sometimes it's like that. That's our cooldowns on Unholy Thrust, it's 1.5 minutes, yeah. So the next, so first one is at the pool, second is 1.5 minutes, and third one is in the third minute, okay. So great would be to kill the boss 30 minutes 30 seconds because you'll be by the end of our third cooldowns, okay. Great, yeah. But what if you will kill boss in exactly more around 4 minutes 20 seconds? It's before your fourth cooldown, okay? It's because your fourth cooldown, main cooldown, and far from your third cooldown. So it's the moment when you're in the bottom of the DPS, yeah? So if your guild can kill the boss in 3 minutes 30 seconds is very good. But then from 3 minutes 30 seconds, the longer it going to 4 minutes 30 seconds, your DPS will be lower. But if your guild will kill the boss in 5 minutes and something, 5 minutes, let's say 10 seconds, is good because you use your fourth cooldown in 4 minutes 30 seconds. So you're ramping a DPS for a few seconds and the boss is dead. So see, it also depends. Sometimes shorter kills are doesn't, because you see, when checking logs, sometimes you can see that, oh, this fight, the guy have like 99 logs, and his fight was like, let's say 8-9 minutes or something, depends if it's crown, for example, because it's a long fight, and another one was 7 minutes. But they have same logs, nice on 99, and the difference DPS is, let's say, 200 or 300 or very, very low, small difference. Because the one guy was in his cooldowns, by the end of his cooldowns, when he was ramping his DPS, and another 2. Because the gap between kills was like 1 minute 30 seconds, which is one guy squeeze more, one extra, one extra rotation of his cooldowns. So it's not always, I mean, overall the shorter is better, but if you have, like, choose, yeah, let's say, just to make it simpler to my brain, If you can kill boss in, let's say, 1 minute 20 seconds or 2 minutes, 2 minutes would be better. I mean, not because it's blood, but you know what I mean, because in 1 minute 20 seconds is already after your cooldowns, but 10 seconds before your second cooldowns, yeah? But 2 minutes is exactly after your second cooldown ends. So you should do more damage, yeah? I'm saying should because it's bloodless one, so it's not exactly a good example. And I just squeeze it to not making math in my head to add 1 minute 30 seconds to, you know, because then you have like 130. 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 4:30, then 6 minutes, then 7:30, you know what I mean, because the longer you go, then it's further from Bloodlust, yeah? So it's get better to have extra cooldowns up, rather than not, yeah? You know what I'm going with that. I hope so, at least. So yeah, comparing logs has to be, it's very time consuming, frankly speaking, because then you have to you cannot one-to-one compare what that knight is doing and you, if you are that knight, yeah, or your class, whatever. You have to also see other things, like think about other things, consider other things, yeah? Not straight cooldowns or positioning and all of that, because and positioning actually it can be important because maybe his guy is standing better than you, so he's cleaving better than you, like for example with Necrotic Coil. Like on Paladins, because if you stand in the wrong way, you can maybe cleave only 2 or maybe 3. Also depends how tanks keeping them. Or for example, like in my previous guild, sometimes they were getting dragons nicely, so I can cleave them. Sometimes not. So you see, these things matters for your logs, yes. So also in this guild, when we kill dragons on Thursday, we have Blood Death Knight. We have 2 Blood Death Knights, because one Death Knight was main tank, another Frost Death Knight rolled 2 blood just to this fight, changed to blood, and then we had mass grip to every odds. And I done 97%, which I never as Unholy was able to do on this fight, only because we have 2 Blood Death Knights. Yeah. So if you are in your guild is killing only with 1 Blood Death Knight, or you don't have Blood Death Knight at all, then sorry, but you will not have high logs there. Boomkin will have, because Boomkin Starfall can cleave adds anyway. They don't have to be stuck, you know, like with the massive. So, yeah. And you can think, oh my god, why I'm doing so shitty here? And yeah, I mean, my logs before that on Dragons, I think the highest, yeah, it was 80. I had 80% of the parses. And it's nothing but I could do there. Like, how? It's impossible. I was already happy because before that I was getting blue logs. 80, I think 80 or 75 is the first one. It's purple. It's epic, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I know we could go after something fun, like, now I think about it, like go heroic Voidspire, but as a Frost, yeah? To make better logs, for example, but also to get used to Frost. Because when I saw yesterday the changes they made in... I mean, nerf to Unholy, plus also bugs, it doesn't look good. Frost is also nerfed a little bit, but Frost will still do better. I mean, it looks like this. As for now, at least in PTR. But in reality, in life, we will see, yeah? But I would like to be prepared. Even though I know that at the beginning, it's, you know, something takes from it, because we have Heroic and Normal in the first week. But I want to be ready, like 100% ready, especially that I'm in a new guild, so... I know we already after my trial if they will take me, yeah? But I still want to be prepared. So it'd be nice to have some practice. But you know what, maybe not today, we can do this next week, after reset I mean, because after this Wednesday, we already have all folio, but after this Wednesday, after reset, we'll get the last 1% of damage. So then we can like go there and ramp up maximum what it will be possible in this season. Yeah, because we already have best in slot gear, we have all folios, so only one thing left is 1% to do this extra 1 damage percent. Yes, really like the most of the most, because yeah, my first logs, as I can see, it's 90 on heroic, 96 on holy, and on mythic is 95. No, it's the same, 95.6, but it's not updated yet. Oh yeah, and on first I only kill Chimerus as the frost, but it's on mythic, huh? Mythic, I mean. To be honest with you, of these all warm days, I don't like walking, because treadmill is like, it's very hot. When you will touch the hand with the treadmill by itself, it's very warm. So it's like, yeah, I'm feeling heat from the bottom. It's overall heat in my room as a PC. At least I have fan behind me, so it's helping me survive. But yeah, it's just, I like weather like that, you know, and you can go outside when you can go on some water. That's very cool. You know, guys, I used to do so many runs before, so many runs from like the previous expansion raids to get the mounts, which I got a lot quite. Yeah, I gave up on like the invincible from Lich King because it's taking bizarre. I have this method with the lockout, so I was swapping my characters. I only went to kill him. Then you have to kill other bosses. But yeah. I'm saying that because I was thinking, oh, maybe I will go right now. But, you know, before that it was fun. No, going that, even a few characters each week for a few rides, like Hellfire Citadel, the last mount. I was doing like a lot of characters. Yeah, like Lich King mount, the head from Emirion, yeah, in Ulduar. But now when I think about it, like I don't want to. I think I really cure myself from the mon farming, like crazy mon farming, because I'm still, what I'm doing, I'm fishing for the egg, yeah, so it's mon farming. But in cure in the sense that I was kind of obsessed with the mons like before. But I think also what helped that I really skipped the remix. When Remix Pandaria hit and there's so much wonder, I was like, no, thank you very much. Because I started playing Warrior on Remix, started leveling, but I was like, no, I don't want that. I don't like it. I don't like these powers that were in the game from the beginning, because like I don't know how it was, but there's some extra powers, and I was like, no, thank you. Maybe it's quite of fun. I think it's quite of fun, but not for me, because I would really like that Blizzard put this whole effort they done in like Remix, Legion, Pandaria. They will put all this effort to adding something to the retail, like extra raid, for example. You know, like I was just talking quite often already about the Wrath of the Lich King had so many raids. Yeah, I mean, I like this one, like the first season here, that we have like, we have Voidspire 6 bosses, we have Chimerus 1 boss, with March of Goldenas 2 bosses, now they added Spore 1 boss. I like it, I really like that. And you know, now looks like in the season 2 we have only one raid, at least for now. But I think so, because this boss, I mean, how many bosses was there? 10? 9? Because now we have what? 6 Voidspire 6, 2, 2, 2, I mean 2, 1, 1, so it's 4, and so we have 10 bosses overall, yeah? 10 bosses, but in the 4 raids. Which I like. But then you can have, see, in the Wrath of the Lich King, we had also the raids, like so many raids. Also like the single raids, like the single bosses raids. But then you have like Ulduar, we have like Icecon Citadel. And guys, you have so many bosses there. Like, just check, look. This is just PvP one, yeah? But also it was cool to have. Okay, but Naxxramas. I know that Naxxramas is from Vanilla, but still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 bosses, guys. First right, okay? I know it was copy-paste basically for them, I guess. This was just one, but it was nice to have. It's nice to have. Another one, but nice to have. Ulduar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so this is 15, now it's 14. Now Trial. Okay, Trial was short, only 3, 4, 5, yeah? But it's nice, right? And everything on the one spot, you didn't have to run, you didn't have much trash. Good. Onyx Seller 1. And okay, Ruby Sanctum was also 1. And Ice Cross Citadel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So guys, 15. I will not count this on PvP, okay? So 15, 14, so 29, plus 12, 41? Yeah, 41. 41 plus 41, 36, and 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 bosses. 40 bosses, and including this raid 51, 44 bosses. Yeah. So now we got 10. In the next season, we got probably, I don't remember how many this raid has, and even if, then if we maybe get some 1-2 boss raid, who knows? Who knows? We'll see. But basically, okay, and compare, for example, Dragonflight. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 17, 17, yeah, 17. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 26. Okay. 26 versus 44. It's almost double. Almost double. Almost, yeah. So that's what I mean, that I would really like that they add, I know, extra rate here or something to the retail, rather than adding us like the pirate battle royale or ranks. How much is the origin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 24. Okay, even less. Jesus Christ. So now we have more bosses. We have 10 already, yeah, in the first season. Not 8, so 2 extra. Once he is again up, we can kill him, I guess. I mean, I could farm the reputation, the Paragon chest, but don't really feel like. I think I wanna do this fishing one because I already started it, you know, so I want to finish complete. That's my logic behind. 4,000. I mean, 3,900 to be precise. I have to find better position. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Give me egg, give me egg, give me egg. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Edge, I was like egg. Yeah, I really want that mount so with the egg so badly that I just start hallucinating. Give me egg, give me egg, give me egg. I wonder if I even have one Paragon in this reputation here, 51. Because I think so, but I'm not sure. I think I also skipped and I was trying to get the other Paragons, like at the other faction, but now I'm sure that they don't drop any mounts. It's confirmed. Okay, 20 more minutes of walking. Yeah, I think we'll wait 25 minutes for the herb and then we'll play something else. Because I don't want to spend here like whole evening. Yeah, basically I don't want to spend the whole evening just fishing. It's fair enough, right? No. Ah. Zobaczę, jak mi się skończył myśl. wrong button. And this I wonder, like, let's say if this fish hookup was mount, but I didn't do, like, I press misclick, so the next one will be the mount, or I just lost my chance already. You know what I mean? Jesus, you know, guys, I do wonder when will be the next season of Diablo, and I just realized that the current one is what, like 2 weeks, something like that. Yeah, maybe three, maybe three. Okay, Google. How long is the current season of Diablo for?
Current season of Diablo, Season 14, Season of Death Awakening, lasts roughly 2.5 months. It began on June 30th, 2026. It's scheduled to end on September 15th.
Yeah, June 30. Yeah, so it's two weeks and 4 days. Yeah, but yeah, I already like. Can't wait for the new zone and campaign. We could try to do the Doti. Wait a moment. Doti mount thingy drop. Ah, yeah, reigns of the quantum cursor. Drop it contain. Jesus. I got it once or twice. I think I have this. I think I have this. I don't have Mummified Raptor Skull. Blue Prosthetic, I don't have the one. But I remember, like in the group when I was doing that, it was dropping quite often, like almost every second run or something like that. could quickly maybe try and Demon Hunter. I know my Mythic Plus got more chances because I remember it was quite often dropping. I like I said, I got it like 2 or 3 times. But I saw the drop quite often. But I remember, like a Karazhan horse, yeah, the new one. I got it like the first time, and then I saw another drop, and I was thinking like it's 100% to drop, so I was like, it's you know, it's not a big deal that I got it. Everyone will get eventually. But then I found out it's 1% chance to drop, but yeah, I got it like the first day, and the time I saw someone else drop it, I was like, okay, every kill is a key, drop, but yeah, it wasn't this twice, 2 times I saw the drop, and that's it. Chats Eternals. I guess it's French server. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ. These guys are serious. Okay, I'm done walking. Be right back, guys. 1 month. Without the fire mage, but with unholy decay. Without the fire mage, but with unholy death knight plus arms. I can pick up the hub. Oh. Maybe not a good moment. Egg. That'd be cool. I just add this guy. What? Wait, what? Let us log in again, just to check something. Now, why the heck I don't see him on Battle.net though? Magic. Ah, probably he's hidden. It's possible. But then I wouldn't see him. That's weird. Oh, because he's also playing... Ah, okay, he's doing Battlegrounds. Okay, mystery solved, because he is playing also Battlegrounds. Okay, let's get some over. Trying to see if today we have the same issue list yesterday. Or maybe it will be fixed. I mean, because yesterday it was fixed when I was trying. Yeah, we were trying in the training dummy map. Let's go Hollywood. I don't know Blizzard words. No. Did they play on this map? Try some new heroes. So many heroes. Let's try this the newest one. Yeah, still, I have 180 exactly, and it's feeling odd. Video. This is so odd. I like the way he is recharging the weapon. I mean, reloading, recharging. Yeah, I really don't like it. The game doesn't feel smooth at all. Like I said, like it feels more like I have 30 FPS instead of 180. Check ulti. LOL? Oh, I remember the challenges. It's cool to unlock them at the beginning. And it's very okay because it didn't have so much heroes too. Kinda looks cool, but just not the motorbike ability. That's kinda shitty. No! You have died! No shit, Sherlock. I didn't play this one before. Yeah, I love that how he rolled the weapon. Just mirror, right? Yep. Yeah, Counter Strike the positioning is way better. Ah, it's so close. No, but not good enough. Ooh. Okay, that's a group and it's GG. Oh my god. Sombra. EMP activated. As much headshot. Yep. Okay, let's reload the game. Let's go again. Let's see, it's Direct 12 beta. Yeah, but the sound is great, guys, in this game. But positioning is not that good. Like I hear way too much. Like it's beta. Let's go play and let's go on more practice range because it didn't feel quite well again. Oh, nice, super smooth, nice, like butter smooth again. Okay, well, I don't know if you can see the difference on stream, but yeah, way better. Something is slow because like locking this 3 FPS, but it's not 3 FPS difference. It's something else going on because it doesn't feel well at all. Let's go. Oh, I want to card already. But it's only one tank. This one I didn't play before. Okay. Okay. FPS is like game feels better, but you see like you have these freezes kinda. Yeah, see. Overall, the game is more smooth, but we have like this not nice freezes. I almost healed myself, but I know will be now that I've survived. I don't know what that will exactly do. And how much damage is doing. And I think my ulti is like I have to hit someone like direct hit. And they push, yeah. Aye, on the first shift. I don't think we'll win this one. Yeah. Yeah, I have ulti there. Nah, but they also use defensive ulti, so... Oh, that ulti. Okay, let's play some Counter-Strike. Is this game from Blizzard? Oh no. No, I think something else. Not from Blizzard, but like from the ex-Blizzard employees, but I don't think it's the one. Deathmatch. Yeah, I'll go with deathmatch again. Oh, some new maps, let's check. What? Wonder why. Oh my god, that was just terrible. He probably could hear my first steps or something. This is like, what the fuck? Like the vibe of the map. Reminds me of Second War somehow. Oh, but Civi here, so not anymore. Yeah, I'd like to play like game like Call of Duty, first Call of Duty or stuff. Hello. Only Russians. Why am I if every time? That was weird. That I killed these 3 guys. That was bad. That was very bad. What? I didn't have ammo? Didn't pay attention. I shoot like a few times. I like this map. I really ready to vibe on this map. Something on the right. Okay, random headshot in the last shot. What the fuck? Behind me. At this point, I would like to play team deathmatch, to be honest. They were low. Three shots, seriously? Yeah, I have to aim more on headshots. I don't like this double zoom. Come on. It's a bar. What? We are first? Ah, because only bots left. Ah, that's why people left. There's such few people. I love these random headshots. What? 3 shots from shotgun? I know it was far, but still. I don't know what I was doing, guys. Random headshot is like... Hmm. Shame that that... How I can leave? That Overwatch is like has apparently some issue because it's just the issue. Sadly. Wait, what's got there is a word last kill. Uh, oh, World last. Check this. It's 3 minutes ago. I just wanna check something. Wolf Ryan. Yeah, already. Jesus. So guided 21. But looks like the off spec is 21s. No, 20 is whoa, only 1, 2, 3. I'll just do some 22 too. Ooh. But you see, in already 1 week, not even full week, someone got the score I won't have on the meta one, yeah. But they have to need people to play good because I know I don't want to judge, but I thought this person was pugging this shit like seriously. Wait! It's a Blood Death Knight. Yeah, it's a Blood Death Knight. It's not Frost. Okay, at this one. This is also no. This is unholy. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Show me first Death Knights. Let's see if I will see someone like I know. Too many people. But wait a moment. Okay, first let's check tanks. Yeah, so this one, the highest score is a tank. Then the Frost 1918s. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, so 21 has to be 4,000 score. Fuck. Okay, let's go DPS. Yeah, so it's only one DPS who done 4,000. Okay. And see, he went all 21, 122. Okay, this is under by. But this is like super close. But it's 22. 4,000 score. I wanna see the runs he made. The other, what was the other position? Okay, priest. Okay, so 2 Death Knights, Holy Priest, Havoc, and Feral. And this run the same group or the different pagging? See, the same group. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, they swapped Volker Devastation to Druid. Yeah. Hidden in the group. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, yeah. I also need to find a group to do keys together. Yeah. So much looking for, to play stupid game. I know this. I want to unvolve logs and I want to swap that I'm not looking for the guild, which I already done, right? But in the game, it's still showing that I'm looking for the guild for some reason. Yeah, no. Only my character. Okay.
Those beasts could use a good taming. Then you can use them in battle.
Oh, still 9 minutes. I mean, I think if we have a group of 4 people, and then we will look for the fifth guy who has already Resi 20, I think it's doable. Because people who have Resi, they are more keen to invite like pre-group and then join Discord and then together push and learn each other rather than like looking for like single people. I think so, at least. Like like in my guild, the guys who found the guy with the Resi 22 or 21 back in the days, they changed guild. We went to guild eventually, but he invited him. He was a druid tank, and he basically grabbed all of them. It's quite funny, I would say. I mean, the Counter Strike, just play it from time to time. But yeah, to play like on the decent level, I have to spend a lot of hours here. Holy shit, I have almost the same amount of hours in Cyberpunk like I have in Counter Strike. Yeah. Yeah, in arcades I didn't play much. So I don't regret I bought the game, frankly speaking. It's okay. It's okay. It's just, well, how much hours I spent in? Okay, not much also. Yeah, this is the best. Our friend, when this unique convinced us to buy this game. As you can see, we played together because he played it single for 3 hours. Oh my god. Yeah. I played 2 hours in this game? No way. No way. Mm, 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 mm. 4 minutes. I don't know. I would like to do something. Well, one key would be nice, but sporeful. Uh, just on the close streets. Hmm. What? The first is what? Paladin? Paladin and Unholy, then Frost Mage. Then what is BM? Yeah. BM, then Demo, then Guardian, okay. Then Monk, then Devour, then Resto, Fury, DC, Augmentation. Oh, Augmentation is not that big population. But Pala? What the heck? And I didn't see any Pala on the first side, yeah? The fuck? I know it's like from all levels, yeah? Soup. Mm. Okay, so it's a Polish guy. I don't know what to do with this shit. Because 1%, it's really doable, and it's not that much effort. Like doing 20, even with 21, it's still like very doable, I would say. It's not like super big deal, yeah. It's like not like they pushing here, and it's hard. But oh my god, how many people is doing 24s? What the fuck? I go to the last. Oh no, this is a bad idea with the last. It's too many pages. Oh, wait, I wanna see then what is. Well, it's here, right? Warband. Wait, the silver one? Prywatny polski serwer z Wrath of the Lich King. Lich King. Sunwell.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you. Good fortune to our friends.
Where's mail?
Next in line, please. No one sends the
10,000
letters
baht.
anymore.
Let's basically go sell stuff. I have a lot of mods, but don't have mode pure nodes. I can buy them too.
Are you planning a purchase?
Things don't sell at all. I'll put one of each.
May my goods serve you well.
I wanted to check one more thing. Okay, so as for now, yeah, it's okay. So look like 19 days ago it was 3,879. So over 100 in 19 days. Yeah, I will not be surprised. It'll be like 4,000. But I will see. You know what? Let's do one thingy. I'm chatting with this paladin, this Polish guy. It's about guild. Yeah, but this guild, it sounds like it's the jackpot. So that's good thing. I'll be so random if I get mount now right now from this. I just realized, can you see like first, second? It's like, you know what I mean? Like it's not nicely done. This is like shading, but it's, you know what I mean? Yeah, like it's one circle and bigger circle. Come on, give me egg, give me egg. Oh, it wasn't 5 minutes. It didn't feel like 5 minutes at all. Lol. Maybe it's shorter then. I'm not sure.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Okay, guys, so tomorrow is a big day, at least for me,
I have many
because tomorrow is Major
wares.
Quadranas, so Belor and
Friend
Lura.
of the Grummles.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about Lura, I will not lie. I will not lie. We should kill it, I think we should kill it. Because it's clear for them. And last time they have like 5 people like new, and he said it was, they killed it anyway. So, yeah. Lura.
With perseverance, strength.
Okay, guys. So yeah, I think this is the time to say goodnight. Yeah. What if you do the air clear again on Void Spiral next week, or maybe with the skip or something? Because then I have teleport. I know I need teleport. Just, it would be nice to have. So she is Resi 19, and I thought like 19 is almost like 3,900. Yeah, but that's true because 20 Resi 20 is not for 4K. For 4K you need to be Resi 21, and I think has done 122 or even 222. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh shit. Well, it can be longer than I thought.
You need me?
Okay, guys. So that's it. So tomorrow. What was that? So yeah, tomorrow the big day. I mean, I still need three nights, not only tomorrow. Yeah, so next week also too. But yeah, tomorrow's a big day because with the first boss I don't have experience, so it'd be yeah. I think I never was in the situation like that I joined the guild because when I was changing guild before, or it was only one time, yeah, in World of the Runners when my guild stopped raiding, and then I joined another guild. But then I think it was the same progress. Like I didn't have to like guild didn't have advantage over. You know what I mean? Like they joined them, and then I progressed the next boss. I supposed to progress with my guild, yeah. So we already have the same step there, like the same, yeah, the same step, yeah, the same progression level. And here they already killed Lura, and it's the worst part because and it will be Belloran. They kill Belloran, and I didn't kill Belloran, and Belloran will be the clear, and we'll all progress Lura. Then yeah, but the Lura is the last boss, which is the hardest boss from all this season, yeah. Because like Crown is also the last boss, but I don't know, like I honestly Crown. I mean, you can even see by the logs, yeah, that pools guilds need to kill Lura and Crown. This is like 5 times more. Also depends, yeah, because if you assume on average that 100 pulls to kill Crown, then you need 500 to kill Lura, yeah. But it's like on average, like plus minus. So yeah, I'm a little bit worried. But yeah, I was also worried Thursday that I will fuck up, but I didn't fuck up and I do quite 90 DPS. I'm happy. I mean, on 3 first bosses I could do better, but yeah. But I was surprised that on Dragons we did very well. On Paladins we done very well. On Crown we done very well. Shame that on Crown we didn't get this 99. It would be even better, but well, it wasn't the pool because other pools we wiped when we were almost killing the boss. We were 99 there. But well, it's okay. Yeah, so tomorrow nicely kill Baldoran, and then just Lura. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, guys. See ya.